Hi, thanks for being with me and welcome to your yoga class today. Please find a comfortable cross-legged seat and join me with your eyes closed when you're ready for that. Rest your hands with the palms facing up on tops of the thighs and take a body scan, noticing how you feel today. Tune into the sitting bones connecting down toward the floor, and from that rootedness of the sitting bones, feel the spine lengthen all the way up through the crown of the head. Notice your natural breath flowing in and out of the nose as everything else outside the space of this practice dissolves away and you arrive in the present moment. Lightly touch the first finger and thumbs together into Gyan Mudra, a gesture of focus and concentration. The other three fingers are relaxed and open. Take a moment to set your intention for this practice today. What do you want to cultivate here in this time on your mat? Let that intention help inspire the effort you put in today. And then as you start to inhale, reach the arms overhead, interlace the fingers, press the palms right up toward the sky. You wring out the wrists. Then inhale, arch through the upper back, press the palms up. Then exhale, draw the belly in, round the spine, and press the palms away, waking up the upper body. Inhale, pressing up, looking up, and then exhale, press away. Inhale, reaching up through the palms, looking up, and then exhale, press away, squeeze your knees in, lightly flex the feet, uncross, cross your opposite ankle on top, bring the palms in toward your chest and interlace the non-habitual awkward finger on top. Then same thing, inhale, lift up, exhale, press away. Knees can hug in a little bit. And then inhale, reach up, and exhale, press away, chin toward chest. And inhale up, then exhale, let the fingertips come back behind you, tented fingers. Lift your chest. Inhale, exhale, sweep the fingertips forward and fold any amount. And start to rock the rib cage side to side. When your rib cage rocks to the right, walk your hands all the way to the right, tented fingers, keeping your arms pretty extended. Peek towards your right hip and breathe along that left side body. Then walk the hands back to center. Walk your hands to the left, tented fingers, peek towards your left hip. Breathe through that right side seam from the pinky deep down into the hip crease. And then walk the hands back to center. Roll over your knees, come into a tabletop position. Send your hips toward the heels, child's pose. Press the palms away from your knees, and then inhale, wave forward, spread the chest, look forward. Exhale, press back. And inhale, wave forward, warming up a little more. Exhale, press back. Inhale, waving forward. And exhale, lower all the way down onto your belly. Make your way onto your belly. Zip your feet together so the big toes touch. Reach your arms around. Interlace the fingers lightly. Root through the pelvis. Inhale, lift everything up. Shalabhasana. And stretch the interlace of the hands straight back between the heels. Hug your inner thighs in. Inhale, lift, fill the belly. Exhale, release, palms under elbows. Tuck the toes. Send the hips back toward the heels. And then take your right hand in front of your face. Take your left hand and thread the needle. Slip that left arm underneath the right. So you lay from the back of your left hand to the edge of the shoulder. Resist the back of your left hand into the ground just a little bit. Find the space of the inhale deep under that left shoulder blade. And then as you exhale, stand up on your knees, slowly unwind. Reach the hands back behind, lightly interlace the fingers with the palms separated. Lift your chest. Inhale, look up, little back bend. Camel pose variation. And then exhale, belly in. Slowly walk the hands back into child's pose with toes tucked. And then take your left hand in front of your face. Thread your right arm underneath. Rest your right temple on the ground. And you inhale to feel the belly expand. And exhale, hug the belly in toward the spine. Keep drawing that left sitting bone back. Twisting this rib cage here. And then as you slowly unwind, stand up on the knees, interlace your awkward finger on top back behind you, drop your knuckles down, lift your chest, look up, inhale, and then exhale, come on to neutral. Now interlace your hands back behind your head, thumbs pointing down, inhale, open the elbows, exhale, draw your elbows in, sit towards your heels, any amount, and round in. Then inhale, open your elbows, look up. Exhale, round in. Inhale, open. And exhale, round in. And then inhale, come on up. Cactus arms, let the arms drape down alongside the body. Then reach your right fingertips down towards your outer heel. Stretch your left arm up and overhead. Reach the left fingertips away. Look up toward the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, take that left arm down. Do the other side. Left fingertips down, right arm reaches up and over and stretch. And stretch from the outer right knee all the way to the right fingertips. Start to look up toward the ceiling. Inhale and exhale, let the arm come down. And then reach both arms up, interlace the fingers, press the palms right up toward the sky. Take a nice sway side to side. Arms are right in alignment with the ears. And then press the palms up. Inhale, look up. Exhale, let the arms come down alongside the body. Make your way back into a tabletop position. From tabletop, tuck your toes, lift your knees, come on up into a downward facing dog. Lift the sitting bones high. Pedal out your feet. Look at your feet. See that your feet are about hip width distance apart. The knees are opening over the second toe, and we lift up through the lower back. And then look at your feet and walk your hands toward your feet. So your heels ground down. And let your head go. Shake your head. Bend your knees as much as you need to melt the belly over the thighs. Take an inhale through your nose. Exhale, let it out. It's Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Then start to lift the belly, slowly coming up. Make your way all the way up to stand. Take a couple shoulder rolls. Good. And then take your hands to your hips. Take a big step forward with your right foot. Come into warrior one legs. The left toes are pointing forward quite a bit. The right knee bends over the heel. And with hands on hips, straighten your right leg as you inhale. Look up. Exhale, bend your right knee. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Look up. Exhale, bend. Neutral gaze. Inhale, straighten. Look up. Exhale, bend. And then start to reach the fingertips forward, right in alignment with your shoulder joint. And then go ahead and hook your right elbow underneath your left elbow and bring your palms together into eagle arms. Breathe space into the back ribs. Bring your thumbs toward the center of your brow line. Give the thumbs a little press there, and press your forehead into those thumbs. And imagine the shoulder blades melting down the back. Then straighten your right leg all the way, lift your elbows. Inhale, exhale, release. Take your hands to your hips, turn your right toes in, your right heel out. Find a wide-legged stance. And then start to slowly tip forward from the hip creases. So we're folding forward from that deep V of the hip creases. Slide your hands around the outer ankles. Let the head go into a wide-legged forward fold, Prasarita Padottanasana. The head melting down. Then pressing through the feet, start to slowly come on up. Take your hands right to your hips. Then turn your left toes toward the back of your mat. Adjust your right foot a little bit so the right toes are pointing forward toward the front of your mat. And then bend your left knee. Straighten your left leg. And then bend. Press it straight. And bend. Press it straight. Look slightly up. And bend. Then let your arms come down. Reach your arms forward. Hook your opposite elbow underneath, left elbow under right. Bring your palms together. Eagle arms. Good. Bring your thumb to connect right in the center of that brow line. Keep rooting through the right foot. Have a real effortless effort. Shoulder blades melting down toward the sacral plane. And then straighten that front leg. Inhale, lift the elbows up. Exhale, unwind. Take your hands to your hips. Turn your left toes in, your left heel out. Open your arms to a T. Reach your fingertips away. Flip your palms then so the fingertips point toward the sky, stretching out the wrists. Press the center of the palms right away from the shoulder. And then inhale, press the palms away, look up. Exhale, slowly fold. Swing your arms around. Take your hands onto your lower back. As you let your head go, give your lower back a little press. Gently massage your lower back with your fingertips. Good. And then press through the feet. Slowly come on up. Then turn your right toes to point toward the front of the mat. Press through your right foot. Step forward right toward the top of your mat. Release your arms down alongside the body. Take a couple shoulder rolls. When you roll the shoulders down onto your back, lift your chest. Look up. Inhale. Slide your hands right onto your lower back. And then exhale, slide the hands down the outer thighs. Let the head hang as you exhale all the way out. And then bend your knees quite a bit. Drop your tail. Come on to sit. Gently take the fingertips back behind you. Inch yourself back to the middle of your mat. Take your feet mat width distance apart. Gently windshield wiper the knees from side to side. When you windshield wiper your knees to the right, walk your hands around onto your mat, tented fingers, look over your right shoulder. Take a full inhale into the belly, and then exhale, gently swing the knees over to the left, walk your fingertips around. Inhale, do it again, exhale, swing over to the right. Reach your left arm up alongside the ear as you inhale, then exhale, swing around. Reach your right arm up, inhale, and exhale, swing back around. As you inhale, you might lift your hips off the ground, and exhale, come back around, and inhale, possibly lifting the hips, a little back bend, and exhale one more time each side. Inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale, coming around. Bring your feet together, knees splay open. Take your fingertips back behind you so your pinkies touch together, tented fingers, and then lift your chest. Let your knees splay open. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, draw the knees in. Slowly lower down onto your back. Make your way onto your back. When you come down onto your back, palms facing up. Take an inhale. Exhale, let it out. And gently draw your right knee in toward your side body. Give it a squeeze. Flex your right foot lightly. And then release your right leg out straight. Hug your left knee in. Give it a gentle squeeze. And then slide your left leg out straight. Reach both arms overhead. Reach both arms overhead. Take an inhale. And then exhale, bring the hands through heart center. Bring your soles of feet together. Knees splay open. Gently squeeze your knees in and bring your feet onto the floor. And heel toe your feet mat width distance apart. Let your knees knock in to touch. Let your knees knock in to touch. For constructive rest, rest your hands on your ribs. And start to windshield wiper your knees side to side, pausing anywhere that feels good. When your knees go over to the right, bring both knees over to the right, stack your knees, Open your arms to a cactus, look to the left. And then bring your knees back to center. Windshield wiper them over to the left and stack the knees over to the left. Look to the right. Inhale and exhale. Come on back to center. Hug your knees in. Curl into a little ball, knees to chin, chin to knees. Take an inhale and then exhale, release out and find your Shavasana. Finding your Shavasana. Resting the back of the head and letting all of the sounds, maybe your kids are running around upstairs like mine are right now. When you're ready, take a resetting stretch, take an inhale, and as you exhale, roll to the left-hand side to pause, remembering your intention for practice or any insight you want to bring with you today, inviting compassion for wherever you're at today. And then where you're at, and then when you're ready, slowly pressing back up into an upright, cross-legged seat. Thank you for practicing with me today. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you next time. Take care.